Once We Were There, a novel by Bernice Chauly. Prologue. My name is Delonix Regia. I am named after the most flamboyant of all tropical trees, the flame of the forest. My father, a well-known lawyer and an avid naturalist, had a particular passion for tropical flora and their Latin names. On the day I was born, he planted a seedling in our garden. Today, it stands taller than our house, where the end of the garden meets Gassing Hill, and where the red flowers fall onto the grass like a magical cloak. As a child, I once saw a black cobra weave in and out of the flowers, this glittery black sash easing the crimson cover left and right. I was struck with fright and watched it slither into the leafy green undergrowth and disappear into the jungle. I have long memories of rain, soft tropical showers, majestic, thunderous storms, and itinerant drizzles, which would come and go for hours, days. The Malaysian monsoon is a vehement creature, powerful and glorious, yet tender enough to soothe one in the most delicious of sleeps. This is how I remember the rains. My childhood came with the rains. And this, my father's garden. 1. Standing in the eyes of the world. Kuala Lumpur, KL, Kuala Lumpur, or Kuala Lumpur to the white men, the Matsales. City of sinners and sex. Sodom and Gomorrah. It was 1998, and the city was the party central of Asia, of the world. Drugs had opened up the minds of this one-time placid society and bade in a new revolution, in a time when people hungered for freedom from authoritarian politicians, from the police, from their mindless jobs, from themselves. Ecstasy had hit the town in a way that could only be described as monumental. There were feng tao clubs in Bukit Bintang, Cheras, and Jinjiang that catered to the Chinese riffraff, the Abengs and Aliens, who felt ill at ease in the posh, uppity bars like Museum and the Backroom Club. There were clubs for Indian gangsters in Sentul and Selayang. There were dodgy dangdut clubs on Jalan Ipoh and Brickfields, where the girls would dance with you, get high with you, and then go down on you. There were underground clubs that opened up after the other ones closed, then stayed open till people had come down from their highs. Dealers were raking it in. MDMA was on everyone's lips and tongues. There was pussy and dick everywhere. Pink, brown, yellow, black. Everybody was high. DJs flew in from all over the world to play to hundreds, no thousands of people who swallowed pink, blue, white pills. Everybody wanted E. Nobody drank alcohol. Water was the salve for the days and nights on sweaty dance floors. Ecstasy was prayer. Ecstasy was the new god. The great Asian financial crisis was crawling out. Billions were lost, millions gained. The ringgit had been pegged at RM $3.80 against the US dollar. It saved us. Our ASEAN neighbors didn't fare so well. The Petronas Twin Towers were finally complete. The towering phallic monstrosities had transformed the city. And there were stories that bled upon stories for fodder. It was the topic of conversation at every dinner table, every mamak stall, every kopitiam between Bangsa and Cheras. How ugly it looked. How sterile. How un-KL. How Western. Ayo, so sci-fi. Like Gotham City. So ugly lah. Celaka betul. Celaka, cursed. Cursed to never be built. Before the towers, the site was the Turf Club. Built by the British because they knew the land was unsafe for any structure taller than a coconut tree. Underneath the turf was a network of limestone caves. To build the world's tallest twin structures above hollow caves,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?